long, but Jeff Foster is the guy that has the most potential, I think, to get you extra possessions, and he does a good job after that. Watch, this is off the wrong hook, and it's wrong hook, makes the move and get it to go in.
I don't think the Saturday Night Johnson doesn't have it right now. Once they get jumped in the air.
Jonathan thinks he should raise his hand to keep it from being from Jermaine, but he's got too many fouls, so he kind of puts it up and pulls it down. You're talking about learning the rules and trying to understand what to do. How funny is that?
McClure now 9 of 11 from the foul line. The human pogo stick, Jonathan Bender, with a little explosiveness at the end, and Jermaine O'Neal loves that. And Bender once again blasts off, and he has been putting on a show tonight. Pacers by the 16. Question of how long will you see Jermaine O'Neal out there with 4:20 to go, especially with another game tomorrow night, 8 o'clock start at home against Seattle.
Yeah, you're right. You got to take that into consideration. I'm sure as soon as Isaiah Thomas thinks he's got it locked up. Oh, as we get the local getting ready to come in, Kirk Hastings, who left Indiana University exactly close to a senior than a junior, but he left early, and it looks like he's going to get a little playing time.
17 out for McClure. Well, perhaps Paul Silas knows where this one's going to end already, as he is now going to the end of his bench. Hastings has played only 9 games this season. He comes off his season high against the Knicks of 8 minutes and 4 points. Well, actually, the 4 points. He's played 11 minutes in one ball game. Reggie Miller, who after 26 against Boston and a great shooting display, has 5 points tonight. Wesley takes it all the way. 20 points for Wesley.
Can't give a basket that easily. I mean, there's no way.
Not over. And here's the steal by Davis. I think he's going to break his stretch, and he does, after missing 11 straight. And Isaiah now may have to stay with Jermaine O'Neal the rest of the way. And we'll see if Kirk gets into the ball game now. Hornets, a late run, within 10. Still, Charlotte Hornets 7 straight points. They're right back in it. The first of back-to-back at home for Indiana. Gary Payton and the Sonics, who've won 2 of their 3 on the road against Philadelphia and last night against Milwaukee at the Bradley Center. 8 o'clock start tomorrow. Good tickets still available by Ticketmaster right here at Conseco Fieldhouse. Pacers looking to even the season series with the Sonics having lost in Seattle earlier in the year.
Well, the only team the Sonics lost to out of those 3 is this Charlotte team.
And that's after the Sonics trailed by 27, got to within 4 in the 4th quarter. And the Hornets have the ball again. Aaron Davis, 3 of 14 from the field. He hit 2 of his first 3 in the first quarter, and then it gone ice cold the rest of the way. Lee nail on, and what a big shot that was. He has 11. The lead now shrinks to 8. It was 84-67 moments ago, and a 9-point run by the Hornets, making the Pacers nervous. Rose.
And at this point, you're in a game now, and the thing that you have to be able to do is to defend.
Miller can't grasp the ball. Wesley for 3. So 2 3-pointers taken by the Hornets. And that changed the complexion right there.
And I'll tell you what, I just saw something with Jonathan Bender that I thought was good. He got the rebound and was disappointed that his teammates didn't get the previous rebound and basically let out, come on, man, let's get the rebound. I mean, that's good energy to see from somebody so young.
Traveling call on Jalen Rose, so the Hornets get another opportunity. Going long ball the last couple of attempts, trying to slice it down to 5. Now it is Nailon over Bender. McClure powers it in, and he has had a big game tonight. 19 for Jamal McClure, who averages 6 a game.
He has been very good for them, Al. I mean, in terms of getting the ball down on the post and making plays. Travis is trying to get it across. He did not, because Baron Davis put good defense on him. The new rule is 8 seconds. So the defense that time got Isaiah Thomas and the Indiana Pacers.
It doesn't come to future Pacer game compliments of Jalen Rose. So that is coming up on Wednesday. Also turning 21 that day, Jonathan Bender.
Hard to believe.
And it's hard to believe the Hornets are in striking distance right here. Davis takes it on the drive, rejected as Jermaine O'Neal comes over.
And they can have numbers because there are 2 Hornets that were down, but Jermaine O'Neal solid on the block.
And Isaiah Thomas going with Jamal Tinsley now in the final minute and a half. So the importance of this ball game, the Indiana Pacers feeling the heat of the charging Hornets coming in. Indiana 22-22 in the mix. 6 teams a game and a half behind for their final 4 playoff spots, and there is Charlotte just a half a game behind Indiana. Charlotte had been 4 games under the 500 mark without Jamal Mashburn making their move of late, and Tinsley cold off the bench strikes with 2 at the foul line and puts him in double figures. 10 points and 6 assists. Davis tonight with 6 points and 6 assists. Bullard looking for the 3. That's what he does best.
Pretty good job on the switch to keep that from happening. Pacers are actually in pretty good shape now because it's almost close to where Charlotte has got to consider fouling in order to get themselves in a position to do something.
Yeah, that's why Reggie Miller has the ball and will keep it in his hands for as long as he can. There is the foul, but it'll send Tinsley to the line. Baron Davis. Tinsley in his rookie season, 4th in the league in assists, 1 notch ahead of 3-year veteran Baron Davis. They both share something in common. They have 1 triple-double this year, and both of them gotten it against the Wizards. Tinsley striking off the bench here late from the foul line. Until that miss, Indiana this evening, 21 of 23 from the line. And the Hornets have 23 offensive rebounds, but they have scored only 11 points off of those offensive boards. Baron Davis has been trying all night from downtown. He finally hits that one, but appears to be too late. Indiana now just looking to run out the clock. There's the foul on Bender, so Jonathan with an opportunity to add a couple of more to his total. 16 tonight, Jonathan Bender. Pacer fans seeing the metamorphosis of the youngster as he approaches his 21st birthday next Wednesday. And he has come out of the cocoon here in his 3rd year, putting up numbers now on a consistent basis and just doing all those other little things. The aggressiveness, the rebounding. Tonight, Bender with the 17 points along with 8 rebounds. Here's Wesley from deep. Miller, he'll get fouled.
Baron Davis didn't want to foul him, but he ended up doing it.
Well, we have retired Mr. Subway sub of the game this year in Al Harrington, no question. And moving on and taking Al's shoes tonight, the Subway sub, Jeff Foster, off the bench. And again, stirring things up in the time that he has played. 6 rebounds to go with 5 points. Jeff, the Subway sub. But Al is no question, we retire that this year as Mr. Subway sub of the season.
Of the season, no doubt about it. I'm sure he's at home rooting for his teammates. And Al, we all miss you here, but everybody's going to have to take up the slack.
Paul Silas.